Hello everyone. Today we will start the continuation of arithmetic progression, that is geometric progression. Chapter number 7. See difference between arithmetic and geometric. So first let us understand geometric progression. Then I will tell you the difference between them. Geometric progression. So in geometric progression, ratio between the consecutive term is same. Ratio of any term and its preceding term is always constant. If you take an example of 2, first term is 2, multiply 3. If we are multiplying 3, 2 3s are 6. If we are multiplying 3 with 6, 6 3s are 18. 18 3s are 54. 54 3s are 162 and so on. So here what you will see, okay, 6 divided by 2 is 3. Second term upon first term. 18 upon 6 is 3. 54 upon 18 is 3. 162 upon 18 is also 3. So geometric progression में ratio between the consecutive term should be same, while arithmetic progression में ratio between the difference between the consecutive term should be same. This is the two difference between arithmetic and geometric progression. Rest all is same, formulas are different. So in geometric progression, terms are like first term is a, we are multiplying common ratio just like 3 we multiply, so it becomes AR. Then it becomes AR square, it becomes AR cube, it becomes AR raised to 4 and so on. This is my term 1, this is my term 2, this is term 3, term 4, term 5. If you will notice, okay, when I am writing term 5, my raised to power is 4. When I am writing term 4, my power is 3, r raised to. So here when I am writing Tn, so here my formula should be a into r raised to n minus 1. Hope you understood. So my nth term, that is Tn, is a into r raised to n minus 1. In arithmetic progression, it was a plus n minus 1 into d. In geometric progression, we have to write nth term as a into r raised to n minus 1. That's all. Very simple formula for geometric progression. Now, nth term from the end. That also I had explained you, okay, what is nth term from the last part. If you know specific last term, then you can find fifth term, fourth term from the last by taking formula as nth term from end is equal to L upon R raised to n minus 1. These are the two main formula which we are going to use for first exercise. So hope you understood that geometric progression mein ratio between the consecutive term is always same. This is the general form of geometric progression, that is AR square, AR cube and so on, because from after first term we are just multiplying ratio R to it, where first term is R and common ratio we say as first term is A, common ratio is R, its nth term is T of n is equal to A multiplied by r raised to n minus 1, and its nth term from the end is L upon r raised to n minus 1. You have to just memorize this formula. Now sum. See, in arithmetic progression we had taken all examples to see what is sum. Sum means addition of all term. If we are taking 2, 6, 18, 54, 162 and so on, so इसका sum of 10th term, if you have to see sum of 10th term, so you have to just keep on adding. So for that also we have formula. Here we have two formula, sum Sn ka, it's based on when r is greater than 1, when r is less than 1. बराबर. Sum का formula is based on ratio. Ratio is greater than 1, so we can say Sn is equal to a into r raised to n minus 1 upon r minus 1. And when r is less than 1, we can say Sn is equal to a into 1 minus r raised to n upon 1 minus r. This is the two formula for Sn. You can just choose the formula as per the ratio. If ratio is greater than 1, then first formula. If ratio is smaller than 1, then second formula. First formula mein r raised to n minus 1. When you are taking r raised to minus 1, you have to take r minus 1 in the denominator. And when r is smaller than 1, at that time you can take 1 minus r raised to n. But in case if you mismatch, but sometime if you make mistake, इसमें if you are putting this formula a into r raised to n minus 1 upon r minus 1 by mistake, your answer will always be same. So don't worry about that. So whenever you are putting some formulas by mistake, your answer is always same. Answer does not change either of formula you take. Now when three terms are in GP, just like x, y, z are in GP, so it's you can write y upon x is equal to z upon y. That is, ratio is always second term upon first term. When you are finding the ratio between the consecutive term, it's second term upon first term. So y upon x is the ratio, z upon y is also the ratio. So we can say y upon x is equal to z upon y. This is the property of geometric progression. In AP also you had learned three terms of an AP, four terms, five terms. We didn't did sums related to 4 and 5, but we had learned okay, what is four terms, what is five terms. Here also GP may you have to remember three. When they say three terms of an AP, you have to take A by R, A, AR. When they tell four terms, so then AR square, A by R. This is five terms, sorry. A, AR, AR square. When they say four terms, so we can just simply write AR cube, A by R, AR and AR cube. This is three terms, this is five terms, this is four term. Hope you understood. Geometric progression has very simple concepts. इसमें you have to just remember कि first term is written as A is first term, and ratio is the second term upon first term, or you can take third term upon second term, or you can take fourth term upon third term. You can take anything. To show it is a GP, you have to show the ratio between the consecutive term is same. Nth term from the nth term का formula is nth term, that we can write as Tn. Its formula is a into r raised to n minus 1. This is the formula for nth term. Nth term from the end. From end, say if you want to find some specific term, so we can write L upon r raised to n minus 1. Sum ka formula is this based on the r. If r is greater than 1, we can use this formula. If r is smaller than 1, we can use second formula. Hope it's clear to you. Starting with exercise 11A, question number 1. Show that the progression 8, 27, 9, 3, 1 is an GP. Write its first term, common ratio, nth term and 11th term. You have to find lots of stuff. The first sequence is 81, 27, 9, 3, 1, dot dot dot. Now to show it is a GP, we have to show a ratio between the consecutive terms are same. So we can say R is equal to 27 upon 81, that is 1 by 3. Again I can say R is equal to 9 upon 27, that is 1 by 3. R is equal to 3 by 9, that is equal to 1 by 3. And last mein R is equal to 1 by 3. If you will see R in each case, second term upon first term, third term upon second term, fourth term upon third term, and fifth term upon fourth term. In all cases mein we get same R. R is the ratio between the consecutive term. So we will write since the ratio between the consecutive term is same, we can say 81, 27, 9, 3, 1 is a GP. Now we have to find first term. So we can write first term is A, which is this one, 81. Then second part may we have to find common ratio. Common ratio is R, which is second term upon first term, that is 27 upon 81, that is 1 by 3. Do not find ratio as first term upon second term, it's always second term upon first term. Third may we have to find nth term. Nth term का formula is Tn is equal to A into R raised to n minus 1. So A is what? 81 into R is 1 upon 3 raised to n minus 1. So you cannot leave like this. You have to convert into the specific format. So I will show you how to write in specific format. For this you should know indices. See, 81 can be written as 3 raised to 4 into 1 raised to anything is 1 upon 3 raised to n minus 1. You know, if I am writing x raised to 1 upon x raised to m can be written as x raised to minus m. This is the reciprocal rule for the indices. So if you want to change this, so what you can write 3 raised to 4 will be as it is. इसको I can write 3 raised to minus n minus 1. Now we can combine both 3 raised to 4 minus n plus 1. So that will give you 3 raised to 5 minus n. This is my nth term in the simplest form. Always write nth term in the simplest form. Don't leave as it is. Now next part में question number 4th में we have to find 11th term. So 11th term will be T11. That is, first I will write Tn का what for the formula which we got, that is 3 raised to 5 minus n. Now we want T11, that is 3 raised to 5 minus 11, that is 3 raised to minus 6. You can write it as 1 upon 3 raised to 6, that is equal to 1 upon 27 into 27, 729. Hope this is clear. So first you have to show a ratio between the consecutive term is same. Second, then you have to find whatever it's given. Here there was first term ko, since the sequence was like, since the sequence is 81, 27, 9, 3, 1. So we can write first term as this term. This is my first term, that is A. Common ratio is always R. It's denoted bar, which is second term upon first term, that is 27 by 81, which is equal to 1 by 3. Then third part में you have to find Tn. So see, Tn में many people find it difficult to just convert into simple form, but I will explain you once again. Tn का first for you have to remember formula A into R raised to n minus 1. Then we have to write Tn is equal to A value, we have to just substitute value of A into R is 1 by 3 raised to n minus 1. So 81 is 3 raised to 4. This you can write it as 1 raised to n minus 1, that is 1 upon 3 raised to n minus 1. Now you have to combine. This can be written as 3 raised to 4 upon 3 raised to n minus 1. Since it's a division part, what we can say, see, x raised to m upon x raised to n can be written as x raised to m minus n. So I can write 3 common, 4 minus bracket mein n minus 1. You can write it like this also. So it becomes 3 raised to 4 minus n plus 1, that is equal to 3 raised to 5 minus n is the final nth term in the simplest form. Then fourth part method, you have to just find T11. So we will just put n as 11. 3 raised to 5 minus 11, that is equal to 3 raised to minus 6. Since power is negative, we have to take reciprocal. 1 upon 3 raised to 6, that is 1 upon 729. Hope you had understood. I had explained this twice, this sum twice. Question number 2. Show that the progression 625, 125, 25, 5, 1, 1 by 5 is an GP. So first let us write progression 625, 125, 25, 5, 1, 1 by 5 dot 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 is a GP. So we will find ratio R is equal to 125 upon 625, that is 1 by 5. Again R is equal to 25 this term upon this term. Pehle I took second upon first and third upon second. 125, that is 1 by 5. Then R is equal to 5 by 25, that is 1 by 5. Then again 1 by 5. So since the ratio between the consecutive term is same, therefore we can say 625, 125, 25, 5, 1, 1 by 5 dot 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 is a GP. Is a GP. So therefore my first term is A, which is 625, this one. Now common ratio, second part I have to find common ratio. The common ratio, as we know, it's 1 by 5. We had already found common ratio, that is R, which is 1 by 5. That was second term upon first term. Now we have to find nth term. This is quite simple. Tn is A into R raised to n minus 1. Just substitute value. A is 625 into R is 1 by 5 raised to n minus 1. So here what I will do, I will write 625 ko I can write 5 raised to 4 into 1 upon 5 raised to n minus 1. So therefore Tn ko I can write as 5 raised to 4 divided by 5 raised to n minus 1. As we know, x raised to m upon x raised to n is x raised to m minus n, indices rule. So we can take x, that is 5 raised to 4 minus n minus 1. So therefore I can write Tn is equal to 5 raised to 4 minus n plus 1, that is 5 raised to 5 minus n. This was too simple to do. We got nth term as 5 raised to 5 minus n. Now fourth part we have to find 10th term. 10th, pehle Tn I can write 5 raised to 5 minus n. So T10 is equal to 5 raised to 5 minus 10. So that is 5 raised to minus 5. That can be written as 1 upon 5 raised to 5. That can be written as 1 upon 3125. Hope this type of questions are clear. Question number 3, show that minus 27 minus 9 minus 27 plus 9 minus 3 plus 1 and minus 1 by 3 is a GP. So let us write sequence. Minus 27, 9 minus 3, 1 minus 1 by 3 dot 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 is a GP. So r is equal to 9 upon minus 27, that is minus 1 by 3. R is equal to minus 3 upon 9, that is minus 1 by 3. R is equal to 1 upon minus 3, that is again minus 1 by 3. Last में तो 1 by 3 है. So therefore again we will see, we saw the ratio between their consecutive terms is same. Everywhere we are getting same answer. So we will write, since the therefore ratio between the consecutive term is same. So therefore I can say minus 27, 9, minus 3, 1, minus 1 by 3 is a GP. So therefore first question का answer is first term. Whenever they say find first term, you have to just write it properly. First term A is equal to minus 27. As you see, this is my first term. Second में common ratio. Common ratio is R. That is second term upon first term we already got, that is minus 1 by 3. Now third में we have to find nth term. So nth term is what? Tn. उसका formula is a into r raised to n minus 1. So we will just substitute all values whichever we got. A is minus 27 into minus 1 upon 3 raised to n minus 1. So here what you can do, you can write Tn is equal to minus 27 को you can write minus 3 raised to 3 into 1 upon minus 3 raised to n minus 1. You can write like this. Minus you can utilize in denominator. So here you can write t raised to n is equal to minus 3 raised to 3 upon minus 3 raised to n minus 1. So taking minus 3 common, 3 minus n minus 1, we know the rule, x raised to m upon x raised to n is equal to x raised to m minus n. So just subtract it. So therefore t raised to n is equal to minus 3 raised to 3 minus n plus 1. So that can be written as minus 3 raised to 4 minus n. We got nth term. Nth term should always be in the simplest form by taking care of the bases. Base को you can take common, power को you can join it off. Fourth sub question is find ninth term. तो ninth term के लिए first we will write Tn. Tn is equal to minus 3 raised to 4 minus n. Therefore ninth term can be written as T9. Just replace n in 9 in place of n. So that is minus 3 raised to minus 5. You can write 1 upon minus 3 raised to 5. That is 1 upon minus 243. So therefore T9 is equal to minus 1 upon 243. Question number 4th. Same type as the first 3 questions. Show that the progression 2, 2 root 2, 4 and 4 root 2 is a GP. So to show that these numbers are in GP, we have to show ratio between the consecutive term as same. So first we will take our second term upon first term. So you will get root 2. Then I will take r is equal to third term 4 upon 2 root 2. So here you can rationalize. So you will get 4 root 2 upon root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 2s are 4. Cancel 4 and 4. You will get root 2. Third में again r is equal to fourth term upon third term. 4 root 2 upon 4, that is equal to root 2. Hope this is clear. root 2, root 2 and root 2. In each case you are getting root 2. So therefore I will write since the ratio between the consecutive term is same, therefore I can say 2 root 2, 4, 4 root 2 dot is a GP dot says us it's going on. Now once you had shown okay it is a GP, we have to find first term that is A, which is over here, that is 2. Second part may we have to find common ratio, that is R, we had already found it's root 2. Third may we have to find nth term. So nth term is again Tn. Nth term is the specific term of the sequence. So here nth term at Tn we will get a specific term, that is the formula for this sequence. If you are just changing n, you are getting the specific term. That is A into R raised to n minus 1. So I can write Tn is equal to A value is 2, R value is root 2 raised to n minus 1. So here 2 को I can easily write its root 2 whole square. It can be written easily. Multiply by root 2 raised to n minus 1. Since bases are common, we can take base common. Root 2 I can take common. You will get 2 plus n minus 1. So that can be written as root 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So you will get n plus 1. Here you got this nth term. Now you want fourth question mein you want 11th term. So T11 is equal to root 2 raised to, in place of n I can put 11 plus 1. So that will give me root 2 raised to 12. See, root ko whenever you are removing root, what you will get, if I'm going to remove root, I can make it 2 raised to half into 11 into 12. This you had learned last year. Whenever you are just removing square root, cube root, you have to write raised to 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and so on. So this will become 2 raised to 6, that is 64. So first answer is first term, second answer is common ratio, third may nth term. Only little difficult part is to make nth term. Okay, and then fourth part is also easy. You have to just substitute the value of n. Question number 5. Show that minus 3 by 4, 1 by 2, minus 1 by 3 and 2 by 9 dot is a GP. GP के लिए first we will say find R. If ratio between the consecutive term is same, then it is GP. So first term divide by 1 by 2 divide by minus 3 by 4. So this can be written as 1 by 2 into 4 by 3 minus 4 by 3. 2 ones are 2 twos are, so that is minus 2 by 3. First case में तो we got. Second case again R is equal to minus 1 by 3 is the third term, divide by 1 by 2. So just take reciprocal, minus 1 by 3 into 2 by 1, that is minus 2 by 3. Third case mein we will write R is equal to 2 by 9 divided by minus 1 by 3, that is fourth term upon third term. 2 by 9 into minus 3 by 1, 3 ones are 3 threes are, that is minus 2 by 3. So therefore we can say ratio between the consecutive term is same. if you will see ratio in each case, first case में we got minus 2 by 3, second case में we got minus 2 by 3, and third case में we got 2 by 3. तो first case में we took our T2 upon T1, second case में we took T3 upon T2, T means term. The fourth case में we took term 4 upon term 3. So in all cases we got same ratio. So if we have same ratio, then we can say it is a GP. So therefore I can write minus 3 by 4, 1 by 2, minus 1 by 3, 2 by 9 is a GP. Once we get GP, we can write first term. First term is therefore first part is first term. A is here, see we got first term over here. This is my first term. This part. So that can be written as minus 3 by 4, and second main question may we have common ratio. We have to find common ratio. That is R that you can take as minus 2 by 3. We had already found. Third part may we have to find Tn. Tn is nth term, that is A into R raised to n minus 1. So here our task will be little bit complicated. So minus 3 by 4 into minus 2 by 3 raised to n minus 1. So this how will you arrange? So see here we can say minus 3 upon 4 ko I can write 2 square into I can say 2 raised to n minus 1 upon 3 raised to n minus 1, minus 3 raised to n minus 1, because this minus you can utilize in denominator. So if you take these two cases, minus 3, if you are taking minus 3 as a base, so what you will get? If I am taking minus 3 as a base, what I am going to get? I am going to get like this, minus 3 upon minus 3 raised to n minus 1. And if I am taking 2 as a base, so I can write this part, 2 raised to n minus 1 upon 2 raised to 2. Hope you understood what we did. Just 3 can equal 3 and 2 can equal 2. So now I will combine this 3. So that can be written as 3 raised to 1 minus n minus 1 into, this is minus 3, taking minus 3 common, let us erase this again. So here I can write Tn is equal to minus 3 upon minus 3 raised to n minus 1 into 2 raised to n minus 1 upon 2 raised to 2. So therefore Tn can be written as combining this part and then combining this part. So this I can write minus 3 raised to 1 minus in bracket n minus 1 into 2 raised to n minus 1 minus 2. So therefore Tn can be written as minus 3 raised to 1 minus n plus 1 into 2 raised to n minus 3. So therefore finally Tn I can write as minus 3 raised to 2 minus n into 2 raised to n minus 3. This is the simplified form. Now you need to find sixth term. So sixth term I can write as T6 is equal to minus 3 raised to 2 minus 6 into 2 raised to 6 minus 3. So T6 is equal to minus 3 raised to minus 4 into 2 raised to 3. So since power is negative, I can write, I am writing it over here. Just have a look at it. T6 is equal to 1 upon minus 3 raised to 4 into 2 raised to 3 is 8. So I can get 8 upon 81 as the final answer. So T6 is 8 upon 81. You can have a look at this method also. Here I had taken in some different way. Here I had found nth term little bit different. Let me explain that also. Tn is equal to a into r raised to n minus 1. So here Tn is a की value is minus 3 by 4 और r की value is minus 2 by 3 whole raised to n minus 1. So minus 3 upon 2 square into 2 raised to n minus 1 upon 3 raised to n minus 1 minus 3 raised to n minus 1. So I took minus 3 together and 2 together, this two part. So what I did here, I wrote 2 raised to n minus 1 minus 2, just combined it. Here I had combined minus 3, so minus 3 raised to n minus 1 minus 1. So I got 2 raised to n minus 3 upon minus 3 raised to n minus 2. So simple thing, same thing. Now T6 के लिए just substitute 2 raised to 6 minus 3 upon minus 3 raised to 6 minus 2. So here we'll get 2 raised to 3 upon minus 3 raised to 4. So 2 raised to 3 is 8 minus 3 raised to 4 is 81. So we get same answer in both cases. Question number 6. Show that the progression 0.4, 0.8, 1.6 is a GP. So again we will show a ratio between the consecutive term is same. So first r is equal to 0.8 upon 0.4, that is 2. R is equal to 1.6 upon 0.8 is again 2. So we can say since the ratio between the consecutive term is same, so therefore 0.4, 0.8, 1.6 is a GP. So if it is GP, we have to find first term. The first term is very simple to write. It's this first term, common ratio is 2. So first term is 0.4. Second question का answer common ratio r is equal to 2. Then third part I have to find nth term. Only this third part seems to be little difficult for you, but otherwise rest all is very easy. Nth term is Tn, that can be written as Tn is equal to a into r raised to n minus 1. So I can write Tn as a is 0.4 into r is 2 raised to n minus 1. So 0.4 I can write 4 by 10 into 2 raised to n minus 1. 4 by 10 को I can write 2 by 5 into 2 raised to n minus 1. So therefore Tn is equal to, we'll just combine this two, ये वाला part, just combine it. So what you will get, Tn is equal to 2 raised to 1 plus n minus 1 upon 5. Plus 1 minus 1 will get cancelled. These two will get cancelled. You will get 2 raised to n upon 5. This is my nth term. Now we have to find fourth question. We have to find T7. That is 2 raised to 7 upon 5. Just put n value as 7. So 2 raised to 7 is 128 upon 5. Write it in decimal form because in question we have decimal. 25.6. So my seventh term is 25.6. Question 7. Which term of GP is 2560? GP we know 5, 10, 20, 40, and you have to tell which term is 2560. Here we don't have to show it is GP or not. Already they had given which term of the GP is this. So here A is 5, R is 10 upon 5 which is 2, and Tn is 2560. So what we will do? Here we will use Tn ka formula, that is A into R raised to n minus 1. 2560 is equal to 5 into 2 raised to n minus 1. We have to find which term is there. So we have to find n. So we will do 2560 divided by 5 is equal to 2 raised to n minus 1. Just cancel out. 5 ones are 5 1 2. So here what I will get, 5 1 2 is equal to 2 raised to n minus 1. Now here we have to use indices rule. As we know, 5 1 2 is what? 2 raised to 9. If you don't know what is it, just find it like this. 2 2s are 2 5s are 2 6 are 2 1 2 8 2 64 2 32 2 16 2 8 2 4 2 2 2 1. See, it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. It's 2 raised to 9 is equal to 2 raised to n minus 1. So that we will write, since bases are equal, we will say n minus 1 is equal to 9. So therefore n is equal to 9 plus 1, 10. So therefore I can say T10 is equal to 2560. 10th term of the sequence is 2560. Question number 8. Which term of the sequence, that is root 3, 3, 3 root 3, 9 is 729? Which term will become 729? So here also I will take first term as root 3. Common ratio is 3 upon root 3. इसके लिए you can rationalize. So that is 3 root 3 upon 3, that is equal to root 3, and Tn is 729, that is nth term. So now here last term को लेके we will write, first we will write Tn का formula, that is A into R raised to n minus 1. Tn is 729 is equal to root 3 into R की value is root 3 raised to n minus 1. So how to solve this type of question? See, in this case you cannot take this as denominator. If you will take 729 upon root 3, it will become very difficult to calculate. You have to rationalize it, and then you have to cancel it out. Again, it's difficult. Anyway, this seems to be difficult. So for that, what we will do, we will use indices rule. We will take this to root 3 common because we have same basis. So 729 is equal to root 3 common 1 plus n minus 1. So just cancelling out plus 1 and minus 1, you will get 729 is equal to root 3 raised to n. So this can again written as 729 ka we will find prime factor. 3 2s are 3 4s are 3 3s are 381 327 39 33 31. It's 3 raised to 6, and this I can write as 3 raised to n by 2. As I told you, if you have root 3, so you can write 3 raised to half. But since it's raised to n, so I can write n by 2. Since bases are equal, we can say 6 is equal to n upon 2. So therefore n is equal to 6 to the 12. Hope you understood. So therefore you can write T12 is equal to 729. Question number 9. if the number minus 2 by 7 x and minus 7 by 2 are in GP, we have to find. So we had understood the property of GP. What is the property of GP? Let us revise. If x, y, z are in GP, so we can say x is T1, y is T2 and z is T3. T1 is term 1, T2 is term 2, T3 is term 3. So here what will happen? If we have to find ratio, the ratio is either T2 upon T1, that is equal to T3 upon T2. Both should be same because it's in GP. So this is the property of geometric progression. So here we will use same property. So that is here first term is minus 2 by 7, second term is x, third term is minus 7 by 2. So here we can write, so therefore T2, that is x upon minus 2 by 7, is equal to T3 is minus 7 by 2 upon x. Now if you cross multiply, you will get therefore x square is equal to minus 2 by 7 into minus 7 by 2. Cancelling out 7, 7, 2 and 2. So you will get minus into minus, this minus into this minus will become plus 1. So therefore we can say x square equal to 1. So therefore x value is plus minus 1. Hope you had understood this. This was very simple question. Question number 10. For what value of x the number x plus 9, x minus 6 and 4 are in GP? Same way we have three terms. Let's first term is x minus 6. First term is x plus 9. Second term T2 is x minus 6 and third term T3 is 4. So here again we will say T2 upon T1, that is the ratio, is equal to T3 upon T2. These are the common steps which we can add. T2 is x minus 6 upon x plus 9 is equal to 4 upon x minus 6, that is T3 upon T2. Now we will do cross multiplication. Cross multiplication mein we will get x minus 6 multiplied by x minus 6 is x minus 6 whole square is equal to 4 into x plus 9. Now put identity of x minus 6 whole square, that is x square minus 6 to the 12x plus 36. We had used a minus b whole square ki identity, that is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. In 10th standard still many students are making this mistake. I just noticed in test, whenever you get this type of pattern, students are just writing a square plus a square minus b square. This is the wrong way to put identity. Just note down. Now we will multiply this bracket. 4x or 9 4s are 36. 4x plus 9 4s are 36. So if you will see 36 we can cancel out on both sides. So what we will get, x square minus 12x minus 4x is equal to 0. So therefore x square minus 16x is equal to 0. Taking out x common, you will get this. You had learned in quadratic equation first exercise mein this pattern. So x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 16. We get two values of x. First question is done. We got two values of x. Second part mein we have to find that number. So to find that number we have to consider first case as if x equal to 0. So first x plus 9 will be written as 0 plus 9, that is 9. And second number x minus 6 can be written as 0 minus 6, which is minus 6. So my number is 9, 6, 4. This is my number from the first case. Now second case may if x equal to 16, so x plus 9, that is 16 plus 9, which is 25, and x minus 6 is 16 minus 6, which is 10, and third number is obviously 4, so 25, 10, 4 are the numbers in the second case. Sorry, here it's minus. Question number 11. Find the sixth term from the end. See, if you have to find nth term from the end, we have formula in GP. When it is a GP, so our formula is L upon R raised to n minus 1. Okay, for AP, let us revise. For AP, what was the formula for nth term? The nth term from end, उसका formula was L minus n minus 1 into D. This was the formula for AP. But since we are doing GP, we will use L upon R raised to n minus 1, because in GP ratio between the consecutive term is same, and in AP difference between the consecutive term is same. So here my sequence is 16, 8, 2, dot 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 1 upon 5, 1, 2. So here my first term is 16. Common ratio is 8 upon 16, that is 1 by 2, and my last term is 1 upon 5, 1, 2. So therefore nth term from end is L, that is 1 upon 5, 1, 2 whole upon R raised to n minus 1. R is 1 by 2 raised to n is nth term की जगह पे I can write sixth term. So R raised to 6 minus 1. So here I can write 1 upon 5, 1, 2 raised to 1 by 2 raised to 5. So therefore sixth term from end is equal to 1 upon 5, 1, 2 into 1 upon 2 raised to 5 is 1 upon 32. That can become 32 upon 1. So let us cancel. If you cancel out 8 4s are 32, 8 6 are 48, 48, 8 6 48, 32, 8 4s are 32. 4 1s are 4, 16s are. So answer is 1 by 60. Question number 12. Find the fourth term from the end. Again same process. Here we will write first term as A is equal to 2 by 81. Common ratio is R is equal to second term divided by first term. So let us write 2 by 27 into 81 by 2. Cancelling out, you will get answer as 3. See how you can cancel. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. 27 ones are 27 threes are. And Tn is equal to 54. Tn, let's say it as L, because last term is given. Na? Tn is actually a last term, but here we will write L. L is 54, which is last term. So therefore I can write nth term from the end is equal to L upon R raised to n minus 1. So therefore fourth term from end is equal to L is 54 upon R is 3 raised to 4 minus 1. In place of n, you can put 4 minus 1. So that can be written as 54 upon 3 raised to 3. 54 upon 3 raised to 3 is 27. That is equal to 2. So we get fourth term from the end. Question 13th भी again same है. Third 8th term from the end. So here easily we can write A is equal to 3. R is equal to 6 by 3, that is 2. Last term is 6144. So simply I am not writing formula, just writing term nth. We have to find 8th term from the end. 8th term from end, that is L6144 upon R. Question number 14. One of the important sum of GP. This type of sums are very important. When any two term of the GP is given, you have to find first term, common ratio, nth term and sixth term. This is very important question. So here what is given? First let us write here T4 is given as 54. So if you put formula for T4, so what we can write? A into R raised to, in place of n I can write 4 minus 1, as Tn ka formula is A into R raised to n minus 1. So in place of n we can write 4. That is 54. So therefore A into R raised to 3 is equal to 54. This is my first equation. Okay. Now same way we can write T7 की value. T7 is 1458. So T7 is A into R raised to 7 minus 1 is equal to 1458. So therefore A into R raised to 6 is equal to 1458. This is my second equation. Now in simultaneous equation we did same type of in arithmetic progression we did same type of question. In that we got two simultaneous equation and we had solved it using simultaneous equation ki method. But here we are getting two different ratios, two different values whose ratio can be found out. How we will find? When you get this type of terms, so we will just divide left hand side with right hand side, left hand side with left hand side and right hand side with right hand side, keeping greatest number in the numerator. Just keep greatest number in the numerator. If you, as you see 54 and 1458, उसमें greatest number is 1458, but you have to take care of greatest power. Always just take care of greatest power. Greatest power को हमेशा numerator में रखो. So I can just take AR raised to 6 upon AR cube is equal to 1458 upon 54. If you just cancel it out, see A and A got cancelled, A raised to 3, A raised to 6 got cancelled, so you get R cube. So I can write R raised to 3 is equal to, if you cancel out this, you will get 27. So once you get R cube is equal to 27, so you can write R is equal to 3. That's a simple thing, because 27 is 3 cube. Since bases are equal, you can write. So once you get R, you can substitute R equal to 3 in equation 1. This type of question may come for 4 marks. So equation number 3, first is A R cube is equal to 54. So A into 3 cube is 54. A into 27 is 54. A is equal to 54 divided by 27, that is 2. So we got A is equal to 2. So therefore first question ka answer is, you have to just write in sub question pattern. First term is equal to 2. Second question ka answer, common ratio is equal to 3. Once you get first term and common ratio, what you can do, you can find nth term. That is third question का answer. Third question में we have to find nth term. Nth term is actually Tn. So therefore Tn is equal to a into r raised to n minus 1. So a की value is 2 into r की value is 3 raised to n minus 1. Here we don't have same base, so we cannot combine it. So just leave as it is. But in case if you have same bases, you have to combine and make a simple exponent. Now fourth part में we have to find sixth term. Sixth term can be written as T6. So we can write T6 is equal to 2 into 3 raised to 6 minus 1. That is 2 into 3 raised to 5. That is 2 into 243, which is equal to 3 to the 6, 4 to the 8, 2 to the 4. So therefore my sixth term, that is T6 is equal to 486. This was very simple question, but it's an important question in which any two terms of the GP will be given and you have to find remaining parameters, that is a, r, and then nth term, then some specific term. Question number 15 is very much similar to the question number 14. Here you have to find GP. GP means at least first 3-4 terms you have to find. So here given information is T5, which is 80, and T8, which is 640. So let us write the formula for T5. As we know, Tn का formula is a into r raised to n minus 1. So T5 is a into r raised to 5 minus 1, that is 80. So a into r raised to 4, which is 80. This is my first equation. Second information is T8 is equal to 640. So T8 को I can write a into r raised to, in place of n just replace 8. That is 640. So a r raised to 7 is equal to 640. As you see, the highest power is a raised to 7 and then a raised to 4 as a less power. So what I will do, I will divide both of them, keeping a raised to 7 in the numerator, a raised to 4 in the denominator, that is equal to 640 upon 80. If you cancel out, a and a will get cancelled, r raised to 4 and r raised to 7 will get cancelled as r raised to 3, because r raised to 7 upon r raised to 3 can be solved using indices. So r raised to 7 minus 3, that is r raised to 4. Hope you understood. So we get r raised to 3, 0 and 0 will get cancelled, 8 8s are 64, 8. So therefore r value is 2. Now we will substitute r is equal to 2 in equation 1. So r a into r raised to 4 is equal to 80. We will just substitute a into 2 raised to 4 equal to 80. A into 16 is equal to 80. A is equal to 80 by 16, which is 5. So therefore a is 5, r is 2. So now we have to find GP. So by first term is a, which we can write 5. We know terms are always in the form of ar, ar square, ar cube, and so on. So first term is a, then second term is ar, that is 5 into 2, which is 10. Third term is 10 ar into again r, that is 20. Fourth term is 20 into 2, that is again 40. So therefore our terms are 5, 10, 20, 40, and so on. So this is my GP. Question 16. Find the GP whose fourth and the seventh term is 1 by 18 and 1 by 486. You have to find GP. It's a similar question, same question as 15. So here we will write T4 is equal to 1 upon 18. So T4 can be written as A into R raised to 4 minus 1, that is 1 by 18. So this can be written as A into R raised to 3 is 1 by 18. This is my first equation. Second equation is what? T7 is equal to minus 1 upon 486. So T7 can be written as A into R raised to 7 minus 1. We are just substituting in Tn ka formula, that is A into R raised to n minus 1. Minus 1 upon 486. So this will become A into R raised to 6 is equal to minus 1 upon 486. This is my second equation. Now I will just divide first and second equation. So keeping A R raised to 6 in the numerator, A R cube in the denominator, at the same time minus 1 upon 486 divided by 1 by 18. So this division part ko you can write it as minus 1 upon 486 divide ko you can write multiply by 18 by 1. If you just cancel it out, 18 ones are 18, 27, so you will get minus 1 by 27. So cancelling out A and A, R raised to 3 and R raised to 6 को cancel करोगे तो you will get R raised to 3. So finally you can write R raised to 3 is equal to minus 1 by 27. So therefore R cube is equal to minus 1 by 3 cube. So therefore R is equal to minus 1 by 3. Now it's simple, we will substitute R is equal to minus 1 by 3 in equation 1. So we will just substitute. First equation is A R cube is equal to 1 by 18. Value of A into minus 1 by 3 raised to 3 is equal to 1 by 18. A into minus 1 by 27 is equal to 1 by 18. So therefore A is equal to minus 27 upon 18, that is minus 3 by 2. So now we got A, we got R. So let us find term. Term में first term, second term, third term, let us find out. So here A is minus 3 by 2 and R is minus 1 by 3. Hope we got same answer. A is minus 3 by 2, R is minus 1 by 3. Yes. So now T1, that is first term, that is minus 3 by 2. T2 is minus 3 by 2 multiplied by R, because term 2 is AR. Into R is minus 1 by 3. 3 will get cancelled. You will get 1 by 2. Now T3 is, see T3 ko we are writing AR square. That is AR multiplied by R. This is T2. So we can just say T2 multiplied by R. T2 is 1 by 2 multiplied by R is minus 1 by 3. That is minus 1 by 6. And T4 के लिए we are writing AR cube. So that is AR square into R. But AR square is what? T3 into R. See, T3 is AR square. So I will write minus 1 by 6 as T3 into again R. That is 1 by 18. At least 4 terms are enough. So therefore last में you can write minus 1 by 3, comma 1 by 2, comma minus 1 by 6, comma 1 by 18 dot 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 is a GP. This was very simple question, but it's an important question. Last question of this exercise. This is again an important question. The sum of three numbers of GP. Whenever they say three numbers of GP, so we are always taking it as A by R, A, AR. That is three numbers of GP. So what they say, sum is 39. Sum is given as 39 by 10 and product is given as 1. So first we will take product wala part. तो product में we will write product is equal to 1. तो product के लिए we will just multiply A by R multiply by A into AR is equal to 1. So R and R will get cancelled. So you will get A cube is equal to 1. So therefore A is equal to 1 because cube root of 1 is 1. Now they say sum. Sum is 39 by 10. So sum के लिए we will write A upon R plus A plus AR is equal to 39 by 10 where A is 1. So we can write 1 upon R plus 1 into R. Just substitute A की value as 1. 39 by 10. So finally you can write 1 by R plus 1 plus R is equal to 39 by 10. Now we will take LCM. LCM के लिए we will take 1 plus this is 1. This is 1. So here also I will take into R. So what we are multiplying in numerator, we have to multiply in denominator. That is the rule for the LCM. We are just making denominator same. So you will get 1 plus R square upon R is equal to 39 by 10. Now we will cross multiply. 10 goes here, R goes here. So 10 into 1 plus R square is equal to 39R. Now let us multiply bracket 10 plus 10R plus 10R square is equal to 39R. Just rearrange as quadratic terms. We had already done quadratic, so this should be easy for you. 10R square plus 10R minus 39R plus 10 is equal to 0. So therefore 10R square minus 29R plus 10 is equal to 0. So factorizing 10 into 10 is 100. 100 का factor 25 into 4. So 10R square minus 25R minus 4R plus 10 is equal to 0. Taking out common, 5R, 2R plus 5 minus 2, 2R plus 5, sorry 2R minus 5, answer should be minus over here, is equal to 0. So we can write 2R minus 5, 5R minus 2 is equal to 0. So आगे का we will write in next page. So we can write 2R minus 5 equal to 0 or 5R minus 2 is equal to 0. Let us check 2R minus 5, 5R minus 2, 2R minus 5. So therefore 2R is equal to 5, R is equal to 5 by 2, 5R is equal to 2, R is equal to 2 by 5. So therefore we got two values of R, but A is 1. A value is 1. So now I will take, if A is equal to 1 and R key value I can take 5 by 2. So my first number is A by R. So that is 1 upon 5 by 2, that is equal to 2 by 5. Second number is A, that is 1. Third number is AR, that is 1 into 5 by 2, that is 5 by 2. So therefore three numbers are 5 by 2, 1, 2 by 5 for first case. Now for second case, if A is equal to 1 and R is equal to 2 by 5, so again we will write A by R, that is 1 upon 2 by 5, that can be written as 5 by 2. Reciprocal, A is 1, AR is 1 into 2 by 5, that is 2 by 5. So therefore here my three numbers are 5 by 2, comma 1, comma 2 by 5. So these are the two cases of three terms. Hope you had understood first topic, which was related to nth term of the GP. Now second exercise is related to sum of nth term as well as nth term. GP board GP has been introduced since last 3 years, and each year we got only one question from the GP. And mostly arithmetic में last 2 years में we got two questions from GP, two questions from AP, and in 2020 we got one question of AP and one question of GP. So these chapters are not that important, but it's an average chapter you should know, and this concept will be learned in higher standard also. So hope you had understood this. If any doubt, you may ask me on call.